Hi, my name is Alia Al Suwaidi. I'm a 12th grader enrolled in Dubai National School, Al Tawar branch, and today I'm going to be presenting a lesson that I've taken in mathematical studies, and this is a field in math called compound interest. It is a very crucial part of math that you need to understand because we apply this in real life in a lot of aspects, especially in banking related aspects. So, what is compound interest, you may ask? Compound interest is interest on interest, or in other words, compound interest is the adding of interest to the principal sum of a loan or deposit. It is the outcome of reinvesting interest rather than paying it out, so that interest is received on the principal plus previously collected interest on the next period. We need to understand that there are two types of interest. The interest typically is expressed as a percentage, can be either simple or compounded. Simple interest is based on the principal amount of a loan or deposit in contrast. Compound interest is based on the principal amount and the interest that accumulates on it in every period. What are examples of compound interest to make it more clear to us? If you deposit $1,000 in a account that pays 1% yearly interest, you will receive $10 in interest year after year. Year 2. Thanks to compound interest, you'd earn 1% on $1,100, the principal plus the interest, for a total of $10.10 in interest payments for the year. Another example, say you put $1,000 into a savings account with 10% interest rate, an unrealistically high rate, but helpful for examples, that compounds annually. At the end of the first year, you'll have $1,100, the initial $1,000 in a principal plus $100 in interest. That is $100 simple interest. Interest based on only the principal amount you've invested. At the end of the second year, you'll have $1,200 plus $10 and the $1,100 from the previous year plus the $110 in added interest, 10% of $1,100. Instead of calculating interest based on only your original principal, compounding interest calculates your annual interest based on the principal plus any previous interest that you've earned on that principal. By the end of the 10th year, you'll have $2,594, more than double your initial savings without adding any of more of your money after your initial investment. You can thank compound interest for that. So, what is the formula of compound interest and how does it work? So, the way we calculate compound interest is by computing the multiplication of the original principal amount by 1, then adding the annual interest rate multiplied by the number of compound periods minus 1. The amount of compounding periods makes a big difference when calculating compound interest. The compound interest rate increases as the number of compounding periods increase. So, what do you might ask yourself in the what is the importance of compound interest and why are we learning about this? Compound interest accelerates the growth of your assets. It allows you to increase the sum of money faster than with simple interest, since you will get returns on both your money and the money that you invested and the returns of at the conclusion of each compounding period. This implies you won't need to save as much money to achieve your objectives. When it comes to accumulating wealth, the power of compounding can be extremely beneficial. The earlier you create the interest bearing account and begin putting money away, the more compounding interest you will make. It's also crucial for mitigating wealth eroding effects including raising living costs, inflation, and loss of purchasing power. Thank you for listening.